Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of Double Shot. I am Jason Rance. That is Jake Skorheim. This is the Valentine's Day edition.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Thanks.
I do have to
Thanks,
say
man.
this. I hate happiness just like the next guy, but
Sure.
let us not be the people when you're single, as I am, who do it's Single Awareness Day.
Silly.
That is so, and that's why you're single, by the way. Also, you're ugly, but that's why you're single. Let's just be honest. The whole person who has to bring everyone down.
Absolutely.
I hate seeing people
Yes.
happy, and yet I never feel the need to drag people down on Valentine's Day.
No, I think that's really nice of you. That's really nice.
The only time anyone has ever said that about me.
So every Valentine's Day, my wife and I kind of just shrug at the holiday, which is why we're a good match, actually.
Like, meh.
And it goes back to when we were first dating. We started dating at the end of the previous year. So in the holiday season, we start dating. Valentine's Day just sneaks up on you like a thief in the night. In February, everything turns to Valentine's. There's all this expectation about it.
It's like New Year's. It's very big, and you feel weird if you don't do something.
Totally. So I, feeling like, all right, I really need to pull out all the stops. I want to impress this girl. Again, she was just my girlfriend at the time of like 2 months, maybe. Like, we weren't really official for that
That's
long.
when you're really supposed to lean in, I think.
Well, it is like
generally there's an
get off the pot point. Yeah, for sure. And usually people break up by Valentine's Day so that they don't have to go through the awkwardness of the holiday if they're not serious. So we decide to go out, and I get it into my head, well, I want to look nice, right? I want to impress her. So I go to Macy's, which is where everybody who goes and wants to look nice goes and shops.
When you're poor.
And I go to Macy's. Macy's is a great place. I've gotten a lot of great stuff. I get a lot of great stuff at Macy's.
I'm a Nordstrom guy. You can continue.
I bought the tux that I got married in at Macy's, and I loved it. Anyway, so I go to Macy's. Somebody's helping me who knows nothing about how length of my arms or anything. And but they're great. Everything else about Macy's is great. I love them so much. And they're like, "Oh, this jacket would look really nice on you." And it's like they're just trying to get rid of it, I think. And so I knock on my girlfriend's door at the time, now my wife, and I show up, and I'm wearing a corduroy tan jacket.
Ugh.
Horrible looking,
Macy's.
especially with my skin tone. Imagine this wrapped in corduroy. I got blonde hair, a tan corduroy jacket, just look like a psychopath. I show up on her door, just look very like a Swedish weirdo. And not that there's anything wrong with the Swedes.
Why? They're not watching either.
I love the Swedes. I just can't get enough of the Swedes. Beautiful country, beautiful. So we go on this date. It's a horrible day. It goes really.
What was she wearing?
All I remember is what I was. She looked beautiful, whatever she wore.
But she was wearing something to the occasion too.
Maybe.
Okay.
Should I remember? 16 years ago. It's a long time ago. We've been married for a long time now. The date goes very poorly, but at the end of the date, because everything's so forced on a Valentine's Day,
it's too much pressure.
At the end of the date, we're at her door, and I'm just like, thinking like, is this it? Are we going to break up now? And she goes, that went really, really poorly. So because of Valentine's Day, we ended up having the first real conversation of our life, which was nice. We're like a month and a half in. We're like able to talk to each other finally, like real people. We're past the point of just trying to impress each other, which is tough to get over that hump. And then, we just started being real with each other.
Why did it go poorly? Was it just the pressure part?
It was the pressure, the expectation, because we didn't know each other that well. And you have this like, oh, well, this is the holiday for lovers. All of that stuff, just like it mixes into this horrible stew.
What'd you do?
We went to dinner. We just went to dinner somewhere, and the restaurant was pulling out all the stops, which makes it even worse.
Yeah.
They got like a string orchestra or something. And when you're in your early 20s, it's just like you don't want to sit next to a string orchestra, next to a guy wearing a corduroy tan jacket.
That's the real bad
That
part
was
of the
the real
story.
bad part of the story. Yeah. But it worked out. We got 4 kids now.
Yeah.
So love prevails.
Moral of the story, bad Valentine's Day dates lead to long relationships, or they just break up immediately. I mean, it could go either way.
It's a coin flip.
Yeah. We'll see you tomorrow.
Happy Valentine's Day.